2020 was an extraordinarily difficult year for me. January found me tense and full of angst. I was overcome by fear at the start of a rigorous semester of medical school. I had been here before, but this time the stakes were higher. I knew it, my classmates knew it, and though we all hid behind the facades, the air was thick with stress and anxiety. But we didn't talk about it. We didn't talk about our fear of failure. We didn't talk about how, despite sharing the same lectures, libraries, and exam halls, we all felt isolated, unseen, unheard, alone. In a culture where image is everything, and strength is seen as the capacity to suffer, we didn't talk about mental health. But where does that leave us? In a Caribbean region where economic hardships, food insecurity, crime, and the harsh effects of a deteriorating climate crisis all converge, where does inaction and an apathetic attitude towards mental health and well-being leave our youth? In a region with some of the highest rates of suicide globally, why have our governments been so slow to implement and expand access to mental health care and support? I wrestled with these questions, and I was resolute to make a difference. So, at the end of January 2020, I launched Let's Unpack It. It started as an Instagram page that would build awareness, promote healthy coping strategies, and give young people a platform to unpack their lived mental health experience without fear of ridicule or judgment. But then, COVID-19 breached our borders, and life as we knew it came to a stop. Month after month, governments announced plans to save the economy, to reduce mortality and hospitalizations, and ramp up vaccinations. These were all critical initiatives, but they failed to prevent and address one of the most glaring consequences of any public health emergency: the mental health fallout. And for me, this was a turning point. Empowered to sound the alarm and demand urgent intervention, I repositioned Let's Unpack It as a youth-led, youth-focused civil society organization. By mid-2021, Let's Unpack It had amassed its first 1,000 followers on social media and had buy-in and engagement from numerous organizations. Our impact grew from there. Our work captured the attention of the regional media, civil society organizations, and ministries of health and youth throughout the region. To date, our top 3 greatest impacts have been: 1, contributing to Barbados' mental health action plan; 2, developing a regional directory of mental health and psychosocial support services in partnership with UNICEF and the Healthy Caribbean Coalition; and 3, launching the Caribbean's first youth-led mental health network with representation from 17 Caribbean nations. There's a tremendous amount of work left to be done to dismantle stigma, improve access to care, and implement national strategies to tackle mental illness. This demands a multi-sectoral approach that recognizes mental health as an individual and collective global issue. We must mobilize a world where every young person can exercise and enjoy their right to the highest attainable standard of mental health and well-being. So I call on all you leaders, advocates, policymakers, stakeholders, philanthropists, do more to prioritize mental health. Thank you.